And we are back. Hello, what's going on, you fucking scumbags? Welcome back to the podcast. We were off last week. We'll chalk it up to a mental health week. All right, you're allowed to use that excuse as many times as you'd like. Now, it was a mental health week. I'm here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And finally, it held off for a long time, but our fall, winter weather came. So it comes with a lot of rain. And what I like to do is when it starts to, just completely pour rain and you don't see the sun for multiple days, is I like to just, spend multiple days just sitting around in my depression, just really contemplating suicide and, whether all of this is really worth it or not. So that's what we were doing last week. And I think that's very important for everybody to do out there, is to just, take some time and think really, long, deep and, stiff and hard about whether or not this is the year that you want to kill yourself. But, inevitably I came to the conclusion that I do every year. And it's like, it's not my time. Okay. It's not my year to kill myself. That would be inappropriate at this current time in my life. Things are going pretty well. I'll wait until things stop going well, and then fucking out of here. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna kill myself. Nobody call anybody. Nobody fucking tattle on me. No, don't rat me out, okay? Don't rat somebody out. It was just like, oh, if you hear somebody, saying like, make sure you tell somebody, hey, don't be a fucking rat, okay? No matter what's happening. It doesn't matter what the fuck is going on. It doesn't matter if somebody says, I'm thinking about killing myself, and if you don't, tell somebody and, get me help, I'll probably do it. Just be like, listen, I ain't no rat, so go ahead and do it, pal. I don't know what to tell you, okay? I'm not ratting. I'd rather kill myself than be a rat, so if I go and tell somebody that you're going to kill yourself and they come and save you, but then I'm going to kill myself because I'm a rat. So don't rat is what I'm saying. Yeah, man, I just needed a week. We are, back on track now. Yeah, that's just the life of somebody. It's just, that's just being a Pisces, gang. That's what it is, honestly. I think I've learned that in my very limited, understanding of astrology and, how the stars shape my entire personality, is that as a Pisces, sometimes you just need to fucking chill out for a little while and just think about if you want to keep living. And that's just all part of being a Pisces, gang. Because, because you were born in March, anytime, the weather's terrible and you don't see the sun, you think about, throwing yourself into traffic or whatever. So that's just part of being a Pisces. And, I'm very proud to be part of the community. I'm sure other Pisces were dealing with that as well. I don't know. It might have been something to do with the stars that sent me into a depression, but we're good. We're good. Everything's all good. Happy Halloween, I guess. My least favorite day, really, because I like to dress up. I like to dress up just during regular days. You know what I mean? Some days I'll just walk in and dude, some guy, bro, fucking. I mean, they always make that joke where they're just like, hey, well, I don't know why they say white person. I guess because white people are the only people that are allowed to get in trouble, I guess. But they're like, some white person's about to go out in some, costume today and ruin their entire life. Dude, I saw a video of some guy in Manhattan, New York, who walked into some bar in just a full Nazi uniform. Hilarious. And everyone was just like, hey, dude, get the fuck out. And he's arguing with them almost. He's just like, what? He's like, what do you mean? But you're allowed to dress as pirates, Vikings. I guess just not enough time has passed. I guess that's it. I guess that's what they're saying. You're allowed to dress up as lots of different, things that, lots of different characters in history that have done horrific things. Horrific. You dress as a Viking, especially if it's a girl and she's got the pigtails and stuff. They're like, oh, that's cute. Even though the Viking women were they were also a part of it because they were all hulking monster bitches, just 6'3" with traps up to their fucking temples. And, they're wearing those, they got the fucking Wendy's pigtails coming down the side. And they would just go around raping women too. They would do the woman on woman rape, but they would just hold them down and fucking, jam their pussy into theirs. They would do scissor raping. because they were just giant Viking Hulk bitches that could just, force themselves onto smaller, like lesser women. The women would pull up. We actually don't even know if the Vikings were actually men. At this point, they all could have just been women. I don't think anybody's ever in history saw a Viking dick, so they could have all just been. And based on their size, those could have just been giant clits. To be honest with you, if we're being brutally honest, if I want to throw a bunch of TBHs right now, if I'm getting serious TBH, like for TBH, those could have just been all women. Vikings could have been all women. But yeah, you do that, everyone's just like, oh, nice, Vikings are sick. I like the TV show about Vikings and shit, and it's like Vikings, fucked people up. They took lots of shit. They took so much shit. They like raped and killed people. But it's a fun Halloween costume, You get to put a little helmet on with horns on it and shit. And yeah, but guy dresses up as a Nazi and tries to go have an IPA at a bar, and it's a problem. I would just like a little bit of consistency is what I would like. But, that doesn't exist in our world. Nobody can be consistent with anything. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, that's going to happen if you, especially in New York. That's probably why he did it. 100% why he did it. He just wanted to see what would happen. And, it is funny. It is funny to see what would happen because, it's hilarious. It's also hilarious to be standing there arguing with people in a bar in a Nazi costume. And, like, he almost looked Jewish, too. He's like this, like, little white boy with, like, curly black hair. He looked very Jewish. Does that kind of changes things if he's Jewish, right? Because, like, then he's technically, what can you really say to him? You can't tell him he can't dress up like that. That's not, you don't have that right. That's what you should have said. I'm Jewish. Cut it out. I'm allowed to dress up as our oppressor. Come on. If I want to be Adolf, I can be Adolf, okay? I'm Jewish. Yeah, dude, Halloween sucks, man. Everyone's just like, ooh, is there anybody more fucking annoying than an adult who, like, legitimately is just like, oh my God, I love spooky season. I just love being spooked out. It's like, you know what's spooky? Your fucking life, your existence, okay? Are you kidding me? I want to talk about spooky. You're in a fucking, loveless relationship. You work at a fucking, bullshit job. Your family hates you. You hate your family. You got nothing going on. Like, your entire life's spooky. Why do you need to dedicate this week to, trying to feel really spooked out, to terror, to frightening events? Your whole shit is scary as fuck. Your existence is scary. Okay? All 365 days of it are Halloween. It's horrifying. Walking around talking about, oh my God, I love spooky season. Your life's a nightmare. It's a hell. Fix it up. I don't even know who I'm specifically talking about there. I just don't like fucking people that are obsessed with Halloween. So annoying. So annoying. It's a holiday for children to go around and, get candy and fucking, start their journey to diabetes. Okay? Now it's all about fucking, couples having to. I will say the best part about Halloween is that if you do go out, you are bound to see couples like arguing and getting into massive fights in costumes, which is so funny. So funny. I mean, like, it just makes it way better to see, maybe a couple is dressed up as like, Woody and, whatever the other girl's name is, Girl Woody. Well, I don't know what her fucking name is from Toy Story. The one with like Wendy. She looks like the Wendy's girl. She looks like Wendy from Wendy's, but she's the Toy Story girl. So those two, you'll see Woody and fucking Girl Woody out, and she's just crying. She's just like screaming at him. And there's a guy and he's just standing there dressed as Woody from Toy Story with his little hat on, dressed like a little fucking toy cowboy. And he's just getting screamed at by his girlfriend for, I don't know, like a girl like, rubbing up against him or something at the club. It's just amazing. It's so funny to see stuff like that. Or see a couple dressed up as minions, and then she's just like sitting down on the on the curb of the street, like in the rain, crying, and he's just like, "Yo, babe, babe, come on, no, I didn't finger her, and what are you talking about? No, she had Coke, so that we went into the bathroom because she was like, I love free Coke, okay, and it's a problem, and I've been trying to stop." I mean, at least that's what I tell you, but I haven't been trying to stop. I've actually been doing it a lot more often than, I've even really been telling you about. But no, I didn't go to the bathroom to finger her. I just went to get free Coke. It's not even like that. And they're both just dressed in minion costumes. It just makes it way funnier. It's just way funnier when people are, having just crazy, drunken, disgusting fights dressed in costume. So funny. But yeah, I just, I don't like it. It literally, it's just a thing for children to, have fun and get started on diabetes. Just get cracking on it early. And, it's a good holiday for people that want to poison children. I made a pretty funny video that TikTok fucked me on about, because they always do like, make sure you check your candy. There might be drugs in there. I was like, hey, nobody's giving drugs to your fucking children, okay? Maybe they'll slip them rat poison for, a specific child. But nobody's just randomly poisoning a bunch of children, okay? That's like, that's not happening. But they always just like, make sure you check the candy. You don't know what people are putting in there. And it's just like, I made a video where it's just like, oh my God, like a fucking weed edible. And the dad just like eats it. And it's just like, there's cocaine in these Hershey's Kisses. Why would somebody do that? That's crazy. Why would they give that to a child? Does the cocaine? Oh my God, is this fentanyl? These fentanyl patches? Dad just puts on like a bunch of fentanyl patches. Gotta protect the kids. You know what I mean? You gotta protect the kids, first and foremost. That's what it is. Just a guy yelling at his girlfriend who's like, she's dressed up as, what would be so funny to just see somebody, getting just screamed at. And they're dressed like, just standing there, just taking it. I don't know. Like cartoon characters always just make it so much funnier for me because it's just like, I don't know, like an animated character like come to life, and then they're just standing there getting screamed at. Oh, there's a couple I know who dressed up as like T.J. Detweiler and fucking Spinelli. Disney's Recess, which is one of the best shows ever. It'd be hilarious to just see a Spinelli just, crying. Just Spinelli's just, just bawling her eyes out because her boyfriend, whatever, bashed some guy's head in with a bottle and is fucking getting, taken out by the cop in the cop car because he just literally killed a guy at the party. And she's just crying, Spinelli, just with her fucking, again, with the pigtails. The pigtails are a big thing. Pigtails are a weird one. It's one of those fetishes that is just like, it comes from a weird place. Like, the whole, and I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I like it, but it just comes because it's a very like, it's like the schoolgirl thing. It comes from a very youthful place. So it's weird. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like a little girl thing. And for some reason, it's hot. I don't know what to tell you. It's hot on. Let me be clear. Let me be clear before I get myself into something here. It's hot on a woman of age who's hot. Okay, a woman of age who's not hot. It's not hot on. Okay, if she's gross, do your hair however you want. I don't give a shit. Fucking shave it off. Doesn't matter to me. Before I get myself, it doesn't matter what age or what she looks like. You got pigtails, yeah, you're hot as shit to me. just comes and just accidentally walks himself into a fucking, into a pedophilia corner. But yeah, it's like the same thing with like schoolgirl and stuff like that. It's just, some fetishes that are like, it's odd because it has to do with girls and not, that's why you gotta have regular fetishes like feet and like chaining women upside down, tying women, like, hog tying them, hanging them from your ceiling. You gotta have regular fetishes, okay? You can't have ones that reflect, young girls, like pigtails and schoolgirl and stuff. That's gross. That's inappropriate. You gotta have adult fetishes, like, feet, hog tying and hanging them from the ceiling. Full on BDSM. That one where you like put them on a board. It kind of is almost like a carnival game. The one where they're like a guy or even like a magician, I guess they're called. I don't think it's a magician though, because it's not really magic. It's just like, hoping you don't fucking hit a guy with a knife. But like they put you on that like spinning board with like your feet and your arms, like you're in that like position, your arms are out, legs are spread, and they're on a board and they like spin you, and I guess the guy like throws knives and he like tries not to fucking get you. It's like that. I think that's a fetish thing too. So like that's more appropriate is what I'm saying. It's like pin the bitch up against the board, and then I don't know what you do with her from there, but I guess whatever you want. She's on a spinning board against the wall. So do whatever you got to do. Dude, humans are fucking hilarious, man. It's so fucking dope that people do shit like that. Like they'll just hog tie a woman, hang him from a ceiling, and then just like, Monday morning he's just like, he's just like, he's just at the office, just like, talking about fucking the game, the football game yesterday with his friends. Just has literally like less than 18 hours removed from having a woman hog-tied and hung from a ceiling, and then he's just like, yeah, Cowboys pulled it out. He's just sitting across having a coffee. He's like, yeah, Cowboys pulled it out. Last night for dinner, oh, we made these wings. Yeah, they were pretty good. Yeah, we used Cajun spice. You guys ever use Cajun spice? And it's just like, oh man, it's so fun how like, people, vary with just, things going on in their life. It's just so fun. No, you don't know what people are up to. It's fucking awesome. Last week was great though. I did, besides, having a deep depression, I did a nice long set, my longest set to date. I did like an 18 minutes, like something like that. It was fucking great. It went pretty well. Felt good, just got to really stretch my legs out there, shit like that. Liban was on the show with me. You probably know my boy Liban. Dude, it's hilarious, man. This is the best I've ever seen the joke do. And it doesn't really matter if I kind of give away the joke because he does stand up fucking once a month, but he always fucking does it. And this is the best I've ever seen it do, which is dope as shit that this crowd, except for one girl, she was not into it. But he always just does this joke, which is like similar to like what I'm saying, is that you don't know at all what type of shit like your friend's into. Like your friend, he's like, it says it's just like you could just be hanging out with this guy and like, for years, and you don't even know that he's like watching like the craziest porn of all time. He's just like, maybe he's into like fucking Down syndrome gangbang, he says. And then, people think that's funny, but then he does a Down syndrome voice, which people did not like. It usually gets a groan from the crowd, which is so funny, which it deserves. I mean, it's hilarious, or whatever the fuck he does. And of course it gets a groan. Down syndrome voice is normally going to get a groan from the crowd. That's pretty safe to say. Down syndrome voice in a stand-up set is going to get a groan, one or two groans from the crowd. If anybody cool's there, they might be like, ha, or they might like fucking be like, like, like a can't believe he's saying that kind of laugh. But groans are mostly what you're going to get when you go, or what. And you'd never believe that. If you saw Lee Man do that joke in stand-up, you would never believe that he's the one that says no to jokes that I want to do. Because he on multiple occasions, I've gotten mad too. Because I'm like, bro, please. Let's just do it. Don't be a bitch. He says no. For videos, I'll be like, hey, let's do this joke. He says, no, that's fucked up. It's like, dude, You say Down syndrome gangbang and then go, hey man, can I get a third? And you got no grounds to tell me what's fucking, what's too crazy or not. But yeah, like you could have a friend that just like watches a full-length fucking Down syndrome gangbang porno film and then comes and meets you for lunch and just talking to you about fantasy sports. And like he's just like, yeah, work's going pretty well, like he literally less than 2 hours removed from just beating the shit out of his genitals to a bunch of Down syndrome people fucking, getting sexual, getting crazy, licking and sucking and fucking each other, just doing all that shit. You know what I mean? It's hilarious. It's awesome. It's so cool that people can be so fucking, just diverse with just, their interests and, they can be fucking insane and just be doing wild, crazy shit on their own and in the darkness. But then, in the light and in public, they're just like, they figured out to be a human and to just be a part of society. You just have to kind of blend in and you just got to be like, I need to leave my Down syndrome fetish. I need to leave my, fucking pigtail little girl fetish at home. And be a person when I'm out in public. But then as soon as I'm at home, I can let loose. I can get crazy. And I think that's awesome. I think that's very cool that humans get to be like that. It's dope as hell. It's so cool, man. Yeah, dude. I didn't dress up as anything for Halloween. You know what I dressed up as? I dressed up as a depressed 26-year-old who binge ate too much over the last week and a half because he was sad and is now feeling fat because he has body dysmorphia. That's what I dressed up as. It's a good outfit. Y'all should try it. Try it on for size, even though it's a bigger size now because, like I said, big old fatty bobatty. Man, how about Kanye West having a week, eh? Kanye was having fun. He's been having fun for the last little while. I'm sick of the Kardashian ladies getting away with destroying, good men. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of what the Kardashian ladies have done to good men. Kanye West, good guy. He's been destroyed by a Kardashian. Tristan Thompson, a lover and respecter of women, destroyed by a Kardashian. Tristan, a fellow Brampton-born boy like me. Me and him, and we both of us love and respect women. Now, I wasn't destroyed by a Kardashian, but I was also destroyed by a devil woman at one point. So I know all about it. Okay? Us Brampton boys can't catch a break. And the good men out there, like Kanye West is just a guy with a good heart. And I believe that. And, I just think I just think it's legitimately, if you just say the word, as far as like, well, I guess like just saying black's got some sting to it too. But I'm just like, it's just the way the word Jewish sounds. You can't even say it without it sounding crazy. If you say anything bad about it, if you're just like, well, the Jewish people, immediately everyone's like, hey, whoa, whoa. It's just, I don't know. It's the way it rolls off the tongue. I think maybe they did that on purpose because they're, because they're all, I don't gotta say it. Kanye's already said it all. I ain't gotta say it. But they've designed it that way. Is all I'm saying. They know what they're doing. Okay. Ah, man. Yeah, Kanye's just having fun. Apparently he tried to pull up to Skechers or something. Skechers fucking headquarters. And they were like, okay, please leave. Skechers is going to be the new, I was talking about this with another fucking comedian. Skechers is going to be the next shit that comes back. Skechers went the wrong way with it. Skechers like tried to like get old people. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. You got to be so not cool that you're cool. So you get one person that is cool, like what New Balance did with like cool, like Jack Harlow. They did the Jack Harlow, Kawhi Leonard back to back. And then we've revived their entire brand. Now, I mean, for God's sakes, Liban, who's a fucking, African boy, wears them. And they look they're still like mostly shit. They're mostly shitty, ugly shoes. But people are just like, think they're cool now. Man, people are fucking, dude, this, where's this video? This fucking, this fucking trans, guy works at a Starbucks, has a fucking meltdown. Shit's so funny, dude. The comments are crazy, bro.
On the schedule, and somebody had to call out, and there are 4 people running the whole store, and there's so many customers, and there's possibly.
Hold up. All right, here we go.
Only 5 people were put on the schedule, and somebody had to call out, and there are 4 people running the whole store, and there's so many customers, and there's possibly scheduled 5 people. We only have 13 people employed at this store, and there's so many customers, and they're gonna. We don't have fair scheduling. Managers don't care about us. Our manager was supposed to come in this weekend, and he took himself off the schedule, so he wouldn't be able to be held accountable for calling out. He just literally tore down the schedule that he was scheduled on and put up a new schedule where he wasn't on the schedule. Also, he couldn't have even seen that he was scheduled in the first place because he didn't want to be held accountable for not wanting to come in. They don't want to help us. We need a union because this can't happen. This can't happen. We need fair scheduling. We need managers to hold themselves accountable for helping their workers. They refuse to turn mobile orders off. We need the liberty to be able to do that because there's so many mobile orders and I need to get through all of them. And then people are yelling at me because I don't have... Only 5 people were put on the schedule and somebody had to call out their orders ready. And they don't know what to do. I can't do it. And a customer was misgendering me today, like, really badly. I didn't have their order ready. And so they were just, like, talking to each other. And they're like, she's clearly incompetent. I have a full mustache and beard. What the fuck? Their order's ready. And they don't know what to do. I can't do it. And a customer was misgendering me today.
So this, I mean, bro. You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, yeah. Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's Starbucks, dude. It's so unfortunate. I truly don't know what to tell you. It sucks ass, bro, but you work at a Starbucks. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is, dude. At 14 years old, I was working at a fucking this Chinese dude owned a Burger King down at the beach where I lived, and I was 14 years old, and at 14 years old, I was the size of someone who was 8. I presented as 8. I don't know how this restaurant wasn't shut down, but I was 8 years old looking, and I was working at this fucking this Burger King down at the beach, fucking busy as shit. And I would work, 8 hours straight, 9 hours straight, no breaks, sweating my fucking dick and balls off, eating the fuck out of chicken fries the whole time. But, what are you going to do? Clearly, you're not so busy that, you didn't have time to come fucking turn the camera on and, cry a little bit. You can't be crying at work. No way. No. There's no possible way working at Starbucks could ever get so stressful that you cry. No way. Not at all. But yeah, then people, fucking Instagram's turned into a real fucking, real like millennial. Boomers are over. It's all fucking, like people, their 30s and their 40s now who are just, are becoming that, fucking suck it up. oh, kids these days, they fucking, hey, I don't know why, boomer, millennial boomer Italian guy. Hey, kids these days don't know shit. They're scared of a hard day's work. Fucking, all of them are trans and, can't put in an 8-hour shift without their, without their trans eyes crying. Leaking out the non-binary, fucking eyeballs there. Out of the genderless fucking seeing holes. But yeah, they're just going crazy. It's like they didn't take their hormone pills today. This guy wouldn't last on the construction site. Wouldn't last till first break. Yeah, man. What I will say is that based on this last slide here.
Their order's ready. They don't know what to do. And a customer was misgendering me today, like really badly. I didn't have their order ready. And so they were just like talking to each other. And they're like, she's clearly incompetent. I have a full mustache and beard. What the fuck?
Okay, two things. Okay, one, having a full mustache and beard does not mean you're not a woman. Especially if you're in Canada. If you've ever been to a Tim Hortons, 60 to 70% of the women that work there have mustaches and beards, okay? So that doesn't exclude you from not being a woman working at a coffee shop. That's number one. And two, we're being very liberal with what a full mustache and beard is, okay? We got a little patch kind of thing going on, and that mustache is weak. I hope you're not coming into Movember with that bad boy, all right? I support trans, I support everybody, okay? I support humanity. But we're going to have to up the testosterone quite a bit if we want to get that mustache, full. Don't say full mustache. We've got lip hair and, neck. That you're looking more, you're presenting more like neck beard there. All right? You can't say beard until we got cheek shit going. So those are the two things I'll say, okay? Having if you're working at a coffee shop specifically, like a chain coffee place, having a mustache and beard does not mean you're not a woman, as most of the women there, especially if you're at a Tim Hortons, have a legit, mustache and beard. Not even the one you're talking about here. They, they'll have styled mustaches and beards. Those ladies, will fucking... Is it because some of them are, Indian? Perhaps. I'm not going to say yes for sure. You're not going to trap me into some sort of racial thing, calling me racist because I'm saying that some Indian women have beards and mustaches. You're not going to try. I'm saying perhaps. That might be the reason why. But also I've seen white women, especially where I came from. When they get so old, they start turning into like a dragon, like an old, when you see like a cartoon, like an old dragon, and it has, it's actually kind of racist because it starts to make it look like it's like an old Chinese person in a way. They got like this white, like chin hairs coming and like mustache. That's kind of, I've seen white women, old white women at coffee shops look like an old Chinese dragon from a cartoon. So it's, That's just part of going to a coffee shop. I don't know why that's where they choose to work, but it is. Yeah. I mean, dude, yeah, man. If you're gonna work jobs like that, dude, it's gonna suck balls and dicks. Most jobs do, no matter what. So, and yeah, managers aren't gonna. What do you think managers are, dude? What do you think a manager is? 99% of managers are people that were in your position that have just been there long enough that they were like, fuck it. Go for it. Be the manager. They're just as big a piece of shit as you are. Except for now they have the ability to, be a piece of shit and not get in trouble for it. So yeah, they can just take the, hey, that's the upside of being the manager. I could tear down the schedule and act as if I was never on it. I made the bitch in the first place. I changed my mind. I want to go to fucking Six Flags this weekend. I want to take my girl to a water park, do shrooms and go to the water park. So I'm going to take myself off the schedule and, I'm just going to book a bunch of teenagers to run this fucking Starbucks. I don't give a shit. Think I give a fuck? I've been working at this Starbucks for 8 years, okay? I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm 33. I work at the Starbucks. The fact that I haven't blown my head off inside this fucking place and had it shut down is a fucking miracle. Okay? So if I want to do shrooms and, drive 3 hours north to go to the water park with my girlfriend, to go to Wild Water Kingdom, Gray Wolf Lodge or something like that. Those are the only water parks I can think of. I'm going to do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell on me to the district manager or whatever. I'll claim you're bullying me because I'm fucking non-binary. Fucking pussy. Do it. Yeah, dude. I mean, but it's a young person. It's just, dude, I just like, I don't know. I can't stand complaining. The complaining is, I think that's what it is. I just can't stand the complaining. Complaining of all kinds, it just drives me nuts. And I feel like I used to be a complainer. And yeah, my parents probably felt the same way I do. Is that, yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we all feel like that. Okay? You're not special. We all feel like that. It's all fucked. Everything's fucked. Okay? Stop complaining. That doesn't do anything. It's so annoying. Just vocalizing, what we all feel in a whiny ass tone actually makes it worse. Because you're not doing shit about it to fix it. Or, staying zen and stoic like me and just fucking getting through it, dealing with it, and realizing that these are the waves. These are the ups and downs of life, okay? Sometimes things are fucking easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, stress-free. And sometimes, sometimes you're almost brought to tears in a fucking green Starbucks apron, okay? Those are the ups and downs of life as you're trying to fucking grow out your mustache and beard because you're, transitioning to a boy. Those are the ups and downs of life. All right? But enough, the complaining is not doing anything. And it needs to stop in all areas. People walking around just being like, fucking, I'm so tired, or, oh my God, I'm so hungry. And, it's a fucking running joke now at my work because the two girls that I work with fucking, love talking about fucking how hungry they are. And, I can't stand it, bro. It's so, like, if you mention it once, I won't say anything about it. But there's nothing worse than somebody that's just complaining. Who's just like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm starving. You're not starving. And you know what? Go eat. I'd rather you leave me at work by myself. You can go wherever you need to go, shove food into your fucking mouth. If that'll stop you from, being like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I'm literally, I feel as if I've just been traveling across like a desert land in the back of a broken wagon being pulled by camels. And I haven't had water or food in weeks, I believe. I don't know. Time's blending together. It's so hot, and I feel like I'm dying. I just need something to eat, anything. It's just like, bitch, you fucking ate. You probably ate like 4 hours ago, 3 hours ago. Relax. Okay? There's a lot of shit that I want to be doing right now. There's a lot of needs that I have. I can't go around there just like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I can't go around being like, oh my God, I need to, I need to come. I need to come. I haven't came in, 2 days. I just need to. I really need to. I need to get it out. It's a human need that I have. And I haven't fucking, I need it. I need to so bad. I really, really fucking need to. Like, if oh my God, if I don't come in the next fucking hour, I'm going to die. It's just so dramatic. I'm literally gonna die if my fucking penis doesn't shoot fucking glue. If I don't shoot human glue out of my fucking, out of my big, thick fucking floppy dick, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna pass away. Like, just the complaining does not help with anything. It's so annoying. I guess my parents did a fucking good job because they were just like, Aiden, fuck you, faggot, loser. They probably didn't say that part, but I heard it. I know what they're saying in the tone. I get it. And hey, at the time, I might have thought it was harsh, but you're right. Me being like, I'm too tired. Do you not? Dude, I wrote about it this morning. On my little morning fucking writing thing today. It's just that, like, how big of a bitch I was being. Dude, are you not embarrassed when you're being such a bitch? Women and men in general. Are you not embarrassed when you've been such, like, a little bitch? Like, last week, I was just, run down, just tired, fucking sad, or whatever. And then, I'm feeling better now. And, like, I just was like, last week, I was like, fucking so pathetic. Oh, I was, like, mocking myself, to myself. Oh, you're so tired? Oh. Oh, so tired, so sad. Oh, no. Oh, wow. That sucks. Oh, was little baby so sad and tired and run down and he just needed a little break? Is that what? Just fucking mocking myself. Dude, just think about it that way. It's ridiculous, okay? You're complaining about nothing. Just change your fucking mindset. It's, and fill out that fucking beard and, people will stop maybe thinking you're a woman, okay? Hilarious. Misgendering me. I got a full beard and mustache. Okay. Have you ever been to a fucking Tim Hortons, pal? Oh, what? Never mind. Bro, this is the best video I've ever seen in my life. This is for me and all the other fucking, the readers out there, bro. The readers. This is for us. As a reader myself, dude, this is the dopest shit I've ever heard in my life.
I'm an avid reader, My girlfriend gets upset sometimes. I mean, there was a time when we're lying in bed and I would touch her and then I would read and I would touch, and she thought we were going to make love. And then she rolls over to me and I said, no, I was just using the wetness to turn over the pages. And I read because that is who I am. And those who can read but do not read are no better than those who cannot read. I'm an avid reader, My girlfriend gets...
I mean, the dopest shit of all time. Dude comes in there with a fucking cane, like with a dope ass like design shit on the top, so it's like a steezy fucking, one of a kind type shit. And he's got the shoulder out, he's showing shoulder, he's wearing some fucking, some sort of get up, some sort of, cultural get up. He's got some dope ass like, jewelry on, and he's just like, I read. I'm an avid reader. Okay? I'm an avid reader. And, sometimes I'll be playing with my wife's pussy in bed. I just be diddling that shit. And then she gets soaking down there. It starts to feel like the deep sea down there. I'm reaching for, starts to feel like the Loch Ness sea. What is it? Where's the Loch Ness monster at? The Loch? The Sea Loch? Where is he? Fucking Loch Ness? Loch Lake or whatever? Loch Ness Lake? Yeah, the Loch Ness Lake or whatever. Yeah, it starts to feel like the Loch Ness Lake down there. Looks like I'm putting my hands in there like the little worms, trying to bait the Loch Ness monster out. And my wife turns around, all horned up like horny slut she is, and she tries to fuck me. And I say, oh, no. I was using the wetness to turn the pages on my book. This is the most gangster shit I've ever heard of in my entire life. I've never in my life, bro, have I connected with something more than this shit, dude. Man, I love this shit, dude. I love this shit. Man, I mean, dude. And look at all these fucking, look at all these dorks, these fucking losers in the thing. There's like, they're like, there's like, oh, what a loser. I would be fucking that girl. Dude, fuck that, man. Fuck that. You know what's dope as shit? Fucking telling a bitch to kick rocks because you're fucking reading. That's cool as shit, dude. Dude, the loser, the dumb brain caveman idiot will be like, oh, girl horny, girl vagina wet, me fuck her. Fuck that, dude. Chick's trying to fuck you. You know how goddamn baller it is to tell a girl that's horny as shit that's trying to have sex with you, oh, no. I'm reading. Thank you. Hey, put that pussy away, ma'am. I'm in the middle of a good book, okay? Hey, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you with that, Go play with yourself or something. I got to finish this chapter. Jesus, you're disgusting. You fucking animal. All you can think about is, sex and fucking coming. You gross dog bitch. I'm a man of education, okay? I'm a man of culture and education, and I'm reading. Take that shit elsewhere. You take that wet pussy elsewhere, man. Okay? Get that shit away from me. Bring it over here so I can use some of it to turn these pages. They're sticking together quite a bit, so I need that, I need the pussy juice for a little grip. Give me some of that fucking, some of that vag drip for a little grip on the pages. But hey, I would I would make my wife squirt, and then I would collect the squirt, and I would dip my fingers into it and use it to turn the pages of my books so that I could get through them faster. Holy shit, dude. This guy is awesome, man. Dude, man. Holy shit. Oh, my Lord. Dude, there is nothing cooler. Nothing cooler at all than telling a woman, to kick rocks because you're reading a book. Imagine a girl trying to blow you. What are you doing? Ew. Are you kidding me? Really? You're trying to suck my dick? You're trying to fillet me? You're trying to blow my cock right now? And you could tell when I'm in the middle of reading Harry Potter? I'm in the middle of the Goblet of Fire right now. They're about to go into the maze, and you're trying to suck me off. Who do you think you are? What, you think I'm going to put the book down and just receive this blowjob from you? No way. I'm gonna continue to read Harry, go through the maze as him and fucking Cedric, get to the port key, the port key, allegedly, unknown at the same time. I'll let you know when I want my dick sucked, okay? Not when I'm reading, whore. All right? So fucking awesome, dude. Man. That shit's cool as fuck, bro. That's so funny, dude. Love that, man. That's the best, dude. I love, man. That's what I want, dude. That's what I want. I want a girl, but see, like a guy like me also is, I'll keep reading. If you want to, I might do that, like, to turn the pages, get some of that, get some of that fucking twat dampness, the twat moisture, turn the pages, and she gets all horned up, and then she tries to fuck me or whatever. I can be like, yeah, if you want to, If you really need this that bad, you can like, you know, do your thing, but I'm not putting my book down. God, no. Or if you really need me to use my hands and shit like that, let me transfer this over to audiobook. So I'll put my headphones in, I'll pick up from where I left off with the book, and then like, I don't know, I'll have sex with you and stuff, but I'm listening to the audiobook the whole time. I'm going to continue with the book is what I'm saying. But if you're so horny that you really need me to like actually, you know, get involved, if you can't just like, you know, do it yourself, you need me to do it, then allow me to switch over to the audiobook. I'll put the headphones in and, you know, I'll help you with what you need done. But, you know, don't expect me to stop reading. I'm either going to keep reading with the book in my hand or I'm going to switch over to audiobook. Books over pussy, okay? Books over pussy. And that's been my motto, bro. That's been my motto since I'm a child. Since I'm a young boy. I think I was like maybe 6 or 7 years old when I first said it. I coined the term in one of my kindergarten or grade 1 classes. They were like, Aiden, you know, what's your favorite quote? And I said, you know, people were just giving like, you know, one kid was like, my favorite quote is Martin Luther King, I have a dream. And then it was just like, oh, wow. You know, and then fucking, you know, some other dork loser was like, my favorite quote is from the astronaut guy, one small step for man. And it was like, oh, that's a very good one. You know, it's a good one about, you know, society moving forward. And they were like, Aiden, what's your favorite quote? I was like, hi. My favorite quote's actually an original from myself. Books over pussy. Straight up. That's it. And the teacher like couldn't even believe it. She was just like, wow, I wanna be upset at this small child for saying pussy in my classroom, in my grade 1 classroom. I've never even heard a small child say that before. But also his commitment to education and, you know, books, like I can't be mad at him. I'm a teacher. And that's, you know, that's awesome that he's so, you know, he's so committed to the books over pussy till I die. Hey, beat it with those, you know, beat it with that pussy and those tits, lady. I got to finish my book, okay? I'm reading. Sex? None for me, thanks. I'm reading. Oh, sexual intercourse? No, thank you. I'm in the middle of a very good book right now. Maybe later. Oh, man. Dude, Uber Eats needs to stop sending me fucking goddamn notifications, dude. It gets me every time. I hate it. I was coming back from the show, and I was trying to fucking not eat like a piece of shit, and I fucking opened up Uber Eats, and I was looking at it, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to do it. And then I closed it, and then Uber Eats was just like, oh, hey, you got a fucking, you know, you got a fucking $10, $15 off coupon for this one place. I was like, God damn it. And then I opened it up, and then I ended up getting food. And I ate a bunch of fries, dude. Doesn't even fucking matter. Who gives a shit? Bulking season. Bulking season just means you're fat. Crazy. Oh, speaking of fat, bro. Man, I watched the... Do I have it up here? Man, Disney had fucking so they made some short about this, like, you know, fat bitch who does ballet. And people naturally were just like, you know, this is disgusting. You know, you don't promote anorexia like this. Why would you promote obesity? And dude, I mean, the short is fucking stupid as shit. Also, what are people doing at Disney, bro? I watched the short because I wanted to see what was up. It's 6 minutes long. 5 minutes of it is just the girl who's not fat talking about like why it was so important for her to make this. She's like, so I came up with and they call it a short film. Dude, it's like 45 seconds long. Probably cost like, you know, $20,000 to make. I mean, what a waste of everyone's fucking time. Just so one fat girl is just like, you know, not self-conscious about doing ballet. It's probably more than $20,000. Probably like $100,000 went into this just for some one fat girl to be like, you know what? I can do ballet or whatever the fuck. Dude, who gives a shit? Just do ballet or don't do ballet. You fatty? All right? You don't need to feel, you know, if you want to do ballet. You're not going to feel less fat in ballet because of this this 40-second Disney thing where this fat girl goes up to the mirror against all these other skinny bitches and guys, and, you know, doesn't want to look in the mirror because she's fat. And she's not even like fat. She's like burly. She's like, you know, she's thick. She's built like a lineman. And yeah, man. She's built like a lineman. She's got no neck. But, you know, with that center of gravity, she could probably spin really well. But, you know, but yeah, people are just like, you know, promoting obesity. You know, yeah, you don't make films about like anorexia. Like, why would you make a film about this? You know, there's like this show or like this short film. There's like a, you know, Lizzo has a show or whatever. Like, you know, the Big Girls show is just a bunch of big girls fucking, you know, fucking just doing fucking hip hop dancing and just like, you know, just fucking breathing like French bulldogs. Like, dude, if you're a big girl and you want to dance, go for it. Okay? If you feel uncomfortable doing it, you think everyone else is making you feel uncomfortable, stop blaming everybody else for your discomfort. Okay? I don't give a shit. You think everyone in that ballet class is just like, you know, look at old little fatty trying to fucking be one of us. She's got the reverse eating disorder that we have. We've all got bulimia, and you know, she hasn't learned that trick yet. That you got to fucking, you know, you got to throw it up. She keeps it all in like an idiot. She'll learn. She's new. She's new to ballet, okay? She'll learn that you got to fucking throw it all up. Maybe if she read more books over dick or whatever for this bitch. But yeah, bro, you're a fat chick. Just fucking go dance, man. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what you need Disney to make waste $100,000 so that, you know, you're just like, oh, I can do ballet. Hey, they're right. I could totally do ballet even though I'm huge. Even though I should be, you know, even though I should be playing linebacker, I want to do ballet. They keep trying to tell me you would make an outstanding middle linebacker. You know, or a defensive end. You know, especially if you keep doing ballet, listen, you could do both, okay? You do ballet, your footwork will be tight. Coming off the edge, an edge rusher, you'll be amazing. With your size and your fucking, you know, mental illness of, you know, being insecure about your body and fucking everything, I'm sure you could take all that out on, you know, opponent's quarterbacks. We'd love to have you. Bro. Yeah. Fucking Instagram comments are getting out of control, dude. Just people in their 30s that are just, you know, done with their life. They're just like, yeah, man, I think a lot of shit is pretty ridiculous as well about everything going on, but for you to go so crazy, like on an Instagram comment, to just be like, you just see a thing about a fucking fat girl and you just go, obesity. Oh, cool. Promote obesity. Fucking great. Oh, nice. Way to go, Disney. Yeah. Why don't we just tell them to be 900 pounds? And fucking, you know. Well, let's just have all ballet dancers be 900 pounds. That's real good. So what do you think ballet dancers are, bro? There's like, oh, you wouldn't promote, you know, anorexia like that. I said, dude, what do you think ballet is? Ballet's a bunch of, you know, twig bitches fucking spinning on their toes. It's a bunch of skeleton ladies, fucking jumping in the air. Trying to land without their bones fucking snapping in half. Okay? Man. All right. That's the podcast for this week. Happy to be back. I hope we came back with a flying episode. It was fun. It was a pretty good message, today. No fucking complaining. Just knock it off. Just knock it off. No fucking complaining. Cut it out. Nobody wants to hear your complaints. Nobody wants to hear about how you're hungry. Nobody wants to hear about how you're tired. If you're complaining, you're too deep into your own world bullshit, okay? Take a deep breath. Realize that you don't matter. None of this matters. You're going to be fine. And most importantly, shut the fuck up, okay? And it's also very important that we remember that, it's kind of racist that they make, like, dragons like old Chinese people. And books over pussy. Straight up. Till I die. On gang, brother. On gang.